So in this video, I'll be showing you more examples on how to solve arithmetic sequence. In our previous discussion, I have told you the common difference, the a sub n, the first term, and the likes. So here, I'll be discussing more examples para lubos niyong maintindihan kung paano natin ginagawa ang arithmetic sequence, especially when you are finding the nth term.
So hello class, so for today I'll be discussing arithmetic sequence. So our formula for arithmetic sequence is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 d. So ano yung mga information na nakalagay sa ating formula? A sub n, ito yung term na hinahanap natin. A sub 1, this is the first term. N is the number of terms in a sequence, and D is the common difference. So for example, we have this sequence 14, 18, 22, 26. So what if I ask you to find the 22nd term? So ibig sabihin, hahanapin natin yung pang 22 na term. So in our example, we only have 4 terms. So ibig sabihin, hahanapin natin yung pang 22 na term. So paano yun, sir? So pwede naman nating ilista, isulat yung mga susunod na terms, pero matrabaho at time-consuming ang proseso na yon. So instead, ang gagawin natin para maiwasan natin yon, we will be using our formula, which is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 d. So ang kailangan lamang natin gawin ay i-supply yung mga needed information. So we have a sub n. So yan yung hinahanap nating term or yung pang 22nd term. A sub 1, that is the first term, which is 14. And then we have n. So yung n, that is the number of terms. So sir, paano natin malalaman yung number of terms? Ay 4 lang yung nakalagay sa ating sequence. Since pang 22nd term ang hinahanap natin, we assume na meron tayong 22 na terms. So ilang ilalagay natin dito ay 22. And then D. So what is D? That is the common difference. So how do you get the common difference? So you just simply subtract the second term from the first term. So a sub 2 minus a sub 1. So what is our second term? 18. Then our first term is 14. So our common difference now is 4. Okay? So hindi lamang second term minus first term. Pwede ring third term minus second term, fourth term minus third term. So kapag ginamit mo yon, ang lalabas din na sagot na common difference ay 4. Now, na kompleto na natin ang mga needed information, we can now use our formula. So a sub 1 natin, 14. Our number of terms is 22. And our common difference is 4. So since kompleto na yan, we will use now our formula, which is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 t. So what is a sub n? That is the 22nd term. So hinahanap natin yung pang 22nd term. That's why we put a sub 22. What is our a sub 1? 14. Plus, what is our n? That is 22 minus 1. And what is our d? 4. So as you can see, sinubstitute lamang natin yung mga information na nakuha natin dun sa ating formula. So ang gagawin na lamang natin, isi-simplify natin to. So 14, unahin natin yung may parenthesis. Remember the rules of PEMDAS. So 22 minus 1 is 21. Okay. Then after that, 21 times 4. 21 times 4, so that is 84. Okay. So after getting 21 times 4, which is 84, add natin yung dalawa. So 14 plus 84, that is 98. So meaning to say, our 22nd term is 98. So hello class, so let us have our second example. So for instance, we have this sequence 33, 29, 25, and 21. So ano ang napapansin nyo sa ating sequence? So napapansin nyo, pabawas ng pabawas or pa-decrease ng pa-decrease ang value ng ating mga terms. So what if I ask you to find the 30th term? So meaning to say, we will be finding yung pang 30 na term dun sa ating sequence. Since 4 na terms lang yung nakalagay dyan, it is tedious, napakatrabaho kung ililista natin lahat ng terms hanggang marating natin yung 30th term. So all we gonna do is to use our formula. Since we will be using our formula, we need to find all the necessary information. So a sub n, so ito yung hinahanap nating term. A sub 1, that is the first term, which is 33. And then we have the n, or the number of terms. Since we are finding the 30th term, we assume that we have 30 terms. So ibig sabihin, ina-assume natin na meron tayong 30 terms. So our number of terms is 30. And then D, which is the common difference. So how do we find the common difference? We just simply subtract the second term from the first term. So a sub 2 or the second term minus a sub 1 or the first term. So pinagma-minus lang natin yung dalawa. So our second term is 29 minus 33. So as you notice, mas mababa yung value ng nauna nating number kaysa dun sa pangalawa. So we expect that our common difference is negative. So 29 minus 33, that is negative 4. So grade 10, don't ever forget the rules in integers para makuha nyo yung sagot na ito. 29 minus 33. Okay? So, bakit naging negative yung common difference natin? Like what I said, as you notice, dun sa ating sequence, pabawas ng pabawas or pa-decrease ng pa-decrease yung value ng mga terms natin as the sequence progresses. So, yung ibig sabihin lamang nun na we have a negative common difference. Since kompleto na yung mga needed information, our first term is 33, our number of terms is 30, and our common difference is negative 4, ready na tayong gamitin yung ating formula. So, a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 d. So, our a sub n, so yung hinahanap natin yung pang 30th term, so that is a sub 30, is equal to a sub 1, which is 33, plus n, the number of terms, 30 minus 1, and our d is negative 4. So, na-substitute na lahat natin ng needed information. So, all we need to do is to simplify our equation. So, a sub 30, so unahin natin yung naka-parenthesis. Remember, grade 7. Nung grade 7 kayo, in the rules of PEMDAS, inuuna natin yung mga given na sa loob ng parenthesis. So 30 minus 1, that is 29, times negative 4. So by following the rules of PEMDAS again, unahin natin to. So 29 times negative 4, that is negative 116. So bakit negative? Because ito ay positive, ito ay negative. So pag pinag-multiply mo yan, the sign of the answer is negative. Remember the rules in the integers, or yung rules natin dun sa multiplication of integers. So after multiplying that one, we got negative 116. So simplify na natin. So 33 plus negative 116, that is negative 83. So meaning to say our 30th term is negative 83. So hello class, we are now on our last example in finding the nth term of our arithmetic sequence. So for instance, we have negative 11, negative 5, and 1. So I want to challenge you class to find the 100 term, or hahanapin natin yung pang 100 na term. So syempre kapag tinuloy-tuloy mo tong ating sequence hanggang sa maabot mo yung pang 100 na term, napakatrabaho at napaka-time consuming ng ganong proseso. So wala tayong choice but to use our arithmetic sequence formula. And since we will be using this formula, we need to find all the needed information. So a sub n, of course, alam niyo na yun, ito yung hinahanap natin na term o yung pang 100. And then a sub 1, that is our first term, which is negative 11. And then we have n. So ilang terms ba yung meron tayo? Of course, since we are finding the 100 term, so we assume that we have 100 terms. And then the d, which is the common difference, ang formula natin dyan ay a sub 2 minus a sub 1. So our a sub 2 is negative 5 minus negative 11. So as you can see, gagamitin mo yung skill na natutunan mo dito in subtracting integers. So what is the answer there? So negative 5 minus negative 11, that is positive 6. Okay? Since kompleto na natin lahat ng information, pwede na natin gamitin yung ating formula. So a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 d. Okay, so our a sub n is 100. So a sub 100 is equal to, what is our a sub 1? Negative 11 plus, okay, so our n is 100 minus 1, and our d is 6. So again, unahin natin yung may parenthesis. So that is 100 minus 1, that is 99, times 6. Okay, so 99 times 6, that is 594. Tama ba ako? 594. Okay, that is 594. Okay? And then after finding 594, so a sub 100, so negative 11 plus 594, so that is 583. Okay, so our 100 term is 583.